In the mid-21st century, the United States possesses the Eye of God, real-time satellite surveillance, E-8 J-STARS reconnaissance aircraft capable of tracking a truck from hundreds of kilometers away, Tomahawk cruise missiles that can thread the needle through a building window. Theoretically, there is nowhere to run, nowhere to hide. But that theory is crashing into a brutal reality in Venezuela. Here, the Goliath, clad in trillion-dollar technological armor, faces a massive swarm of killer bees. There are no clear front lines, no fixed headquarters. Their opponent isn't a conventional army waiting to be destroyed. They are ghosts. Welcome back. Today, we decode the Hybrid Defense Doctrine, how Venezuela and its allies are turning technological inferiority into a lethal trap, neutralizing U.S. superiority through asymmetric warfare. How do you hide an army right under the nose of the world's most advanced military? The answer lies ahead. Take a look at this road, a chaotic stream of traffic. In the eyes of American ISR systems, this is a targeting nightmare. Are you looking for a missile launcher or a mobile command post? Venezuela has discarded old-school military thinking. They don't paint their trucks olive drab. They don't move in military convoys. Right now, a man-portable air defense system or electronic jamming equipment is sitting inside a battered civilian cargo truck, blending seamlessly with buses and family cars. This is blending with civilian traffic. Technically, optical and infrared sensors on U.S. drones hunt for military signatures: the shape of an armored carrier, the heat from a tank engine, or specific radio antennas. But when the enemy uses non-standard tactical vehicles, takes irregular routes, and constantly shifts patterns, that signature vanishes. They turn dense urban sprawls and thick jungles into a shield. There is no single masked target for a U.S. surgical strike. To destroy a small unit, the U.S. must risk massive collateral damage, a political cost Washington always fears. Venezuela knows this, and they exploit this gray zone to the fullest. They aren't hiding from the battlefield. They are turning the environment into the battlefield. But concealment is only half the equation. The other half is omnipotence. Intelligence documents record a staggering figure: 4.5 million. That is the reported strength of the Bolivarian Militia. Make no mistake, these aren't elite special forces. They don't need to be marksmen. Their role is far more dangerous. They are human sensors. In modern warfare, information is king. The U.S. relies on satellites. Venezuela relies on people. A team of Navy SEALs might infiltrate a coastline at night, bypassing radar, but they cannot bypass a network of militia embedded in every coastal village. Every strange boat, every low-flying helicopter sound, every anomaly is instantly reported via low-tech encrypted networks or even standard text messages. This is a distributed denial of service attack, but on intelligence itself. The U.S. command chain would be flooded with thousands of reports, both real and false, making it nearly impossible to identify high-priority targets. And when the shooting starts, quantity has a quality all its own. Imagine you are a Marine unit. You have superior optics and body armor, but you are surrounded by thousands of amateur snipers, hiding in every building, behind every tree. They strike and retreat, not to win the battle, but to drain you. This is attrition warfare on a national scale. On land, it's the militia. But at sea, Venezuela has a darker, more unexpected ally: the narco gangs. This is a bizarre hybrid of a regular army and the underworld. The U.S. Navy possesses Arleigh Burke-class destroyers worth $2 billion, but these steel monsters are designed to kill aircraft and capital ships, not to chase a swarm of mosquitoes. This is known as swarm tactics. The cartels deploy fast boats, small, lightweight, capable of speeds over 60 knots. Most importantly, they are made of fiberglass. Fiberglass doesn't reflect radar waves like metal does. In rough seas, these boats are effectively invisible to fire control radar until they are too close. What are they used for? running guns, smuggling to break economic blockades, and in a conflict scenario, they could be rigged with anti-tank missiles or explosives for kamikaze runs. The sprawling drug smuggling infrastructure, built to evade the DEA for decades, is instantly converted into a military logistics network. The U.S. can blockade major ports, but they cannot seal off thousands of river mouths and inlets where these boats operate every night. But if you think this is just about old rifles and speedboats, think again. The game has changed thanks to friends from across the ocean, Russia and Iran. Intelligence points to the presence of long-range attack drones like the Shahid or Jiran series in Venezuela's arsenal. This is the game changer. These drones don't need a runway. They can be launched from anywhere, a clearing in the jungle or the roof of an apartment block. Their most terrifying capability is loitering. They can circle the sky for hours, waiting for a window of opportunity, waiting for a U.S. radar to switch on or a supply convoy to break cover. And when the target appears, boom. Does the U.S. have Patriot or THAAD defenses? Yes, but using a $3 million interceptor missile to kill a $20,000 drone is an economic defeat. That is how Venezuela intends to bankrupt the enemy's war effort. Where do they strike? Not the warships offshore. They target logistics hubs, fuel depots, and forward airfields, the soft underbelly of the American military machine. In summary, Venezuela's strategy isn't about winning in the traditional sense, it is about not losing. They are not seeking a direct confrontation to be crushed by superior firepower. Instead, they are creating a quagmire, a chaotic combat environment where the line between civilian and soldier is erased, where high-tech gear is nullifying by jungle terrain and modern guerrilla tactics. It's like a swarm of wild bees against a giant intruder. The intruder can crush hundreds of bees, but he cannot crush the entire swarm, attacking from all directions relentlessly until he is exhausted and forced to retreat. In the era of AI and hypersonic missiles, the lesson from Venezuela is clear. Deep knowledge of the terrain and adaptability remain the most formidable weapons. The dust may settle, but in those jungles, millions of eyes are still watching. Thanks for watching today's analysis. What do you think about this asymmetric strategy? Can modern U.S. technology overcome the human wave and the jungle? Let me know in the comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more classified military files. Signing off.